Hi and welcome to this new release session where I, Adam, will guide you through the ins and outs of the new updates to the Fireman Factory platform. Today we have some really exciting new updates. We have a new search engine optimization which gives you better results for your sourcing projects. We have our entirely new vetting agent which helps you take your requirements, uploading them to the agent, and they start to do manual work for you researching a specific company for specific requirements. It could be ISO certificates, which I'm going to show you today, or any other requirement that you might have. And last and not least, we have new export functionality, which you can choose what type of information you want to include in your exports for CSV, PDF, or Excel sheet format. So without further ado, let's jump into this session. We are now inside the Fireman Factory platform. We are today searching for aluminium extrusion companies in the lovely country of Italy. I'm going to press search, and the first thing I want to show you is how the search engine optimization that we have done actually give you new results. We have included a blue icon on every search result that is from the new way of searching. And it's a backend update, but we want to show you that we are actually doing progress. So the results without the blue icon is from the old way of searching, and we are now testing this new way. So please let us know if you have any quality complaints. We think it's working really good in the areas we have tried, but just let us know. And now for the next step, which is our biggest feature update yet, the vetting agent. You can choose exactly like you want some companies to save to an engaged list, and we're going to name it to aluminium extrusion, and I'm going to save and go to my list. And here's where the fun part starts, because as you can imagine, when you have this type of short list, you have seen that it's some type of relevancy to these companies for the sourcing project that you want. You will probably start researching them. And what's the first step when you're starting to research a company? You probably visit their website. And we have now included a new thing which we call research jobs, which is where our vetting agent is hosted. And you can here import requirements in bulk, or you could add them manually. Today I just have 3 ones I'm going to show you guys. But you could, of course, import an entire document with requirements from your sourcing project, or you could add them manually, which I'm going to do now. And here you can ask the agent to find specific things like ISO 9001, and you can put that in, and then you could also go for ISO 14001. And I'm going to add a bonus one here. So we're going to add if do they have bad press or quality complaints. And treat this agent as a human looking for information that you would normally do yourself. And then you add all the suppliers in the list and you start your research job. And what's happening now in the background is on every single requirement that we added, the research agent is going out, finding information on different data sources. So that could be their website, their LinkedIn, specific databases for legal action or bad press or any other requirements that you put in. It specifically does that. So now you can see that we are done here. And what's really cool is that you get a visual overview here for 3 out of 3 satisfied, not satisfied, mostly satisfied, partially satisfied, which is really cool because then you could just go for the one that's all satisfied and you can get an overview of that. So you can see that the ISO 9001 is certified. You can also see that ISO 14001 is certified. And for the bonus question, it's explicitly mentioned that there is no specific mention of any bad press or quality complaints, which is a really good thing to know. And what people often ask here is, how can I trust the agent? And that's why we added this tab here. When you expand the card, you can see the research job that the agent has done and all the research notes, which has all the information about the URLs that the research agent has been on. So full transparency, we are just reporting what the agent has found on the internet. And this is how our client saves hundreds of hours. Especially big sourcing teams are doing this in bulk for specific questions for the specific sourcing project that they have. So yeah, this is super exciting. And the next step, if you want to export, the new export functionality has the ability to choose what company information you want to include. So supplier name is of course required, but then you could add description, location, contact information, and others, and of course choose between PDF, Excel, and CSV. So yeah, super exciting update. I'm glad that you have been with me on this session. Hopefully it sparked some interest in you guys to try it out. And yeah, we'll see each other in the next video. Have a really nice day. Bye.